Hey everyone, this is Hachuurui, and we're gonna do like a slight little recap because I was going through YouTube Studio today and realized like the entire second stream we did for episode 17, like we did a two-parter because I had to take a break midway through. And the entire second half, while people were able to watch it while it was live, the second half got completely hosed and it wasn't archived, so nobody was able to view it after we ended the broadcast, which is really unfortunate. And it wasn't recorded, so I couldn't restore it. So what I'm gonna do is we're just gonna do like a brief recap on what we basically did after that. So among the things we did is we came up with a plan of what we're gonna work on to get our power grid up and running. And we did a couple other things, like we went ahead and mined out a chalcopyrite vein. We mined out a galena vein to get some more cryolite and silver for cabling. But then we decided at the last minute that we were going to change things and we were going to go with aluminum cables, which the cryolite is going to be helpful for. We're just going to go straight to HV, and we're going to kind of progress skip a little bit. We still got to do the quest later, but initially, um, we're just progress skipping to get some stuff done. So, part of the modifications we did yesterday is we ran a annealed copper line through the bottom. As you see here, we have a high amp transformer coming from a 4x redstone alloy going into 4 amps of annealed copper all the way to a battery buffer here, which is then going to another battery buffer. And this battery buffer, as you can see, is running dangerously low, so we're going to be actually stopping what it's working on. And, well, it says we still have like 3 million in there. Where are we at stack-wise? 38. You know, just to be safe, let's pull that out for a second and let that recharge. Because our power is not stabilized yet because we don't have the full grid. So the other thing we did is we upgraded our EBF to be a HV EBF so we can make stainless steel. As you can see, we have full MV going in, and we can make stainless steel. So we did that upgrade. It is still the copper nickel coils. They have changed the naphtha coil, so we will be doing some other changes for that. We're going to let this recover for just a little bit, and then we'll finish this out. But yeah, that's what we've been doing on that. We upgraded that. We also built this information panel that lets me know what the actual power storage is down there. And even though it says we have like 4 million, um, like, did we actually have 3 million in here? Let me see. Well, I guess we actually did have about 3 million, didn't we? Yeah, we were still pretty good. But we're gonna let that recharge for a little bit. So that's one of the things we did during that episode, other than making 2 stacks of stainless steel. So if we go to our quest tab here, you'll notice we actually went through the whole stainless steel chain. Now we can make stainless steel pipes. It wants us to make large pipes. I'm not going to do this right now because that would be a waste of stainless steel for what we got to do. We're actually going to be doing some progress skipping. They do have a MV boiler, and we could look at this, but you see how this boiler only produces like 1500 liters of steam per second. That's not enough for what we're going to be doing. We might make it for the quest. Like, let me see if it does require MV circuit, so it might not even be worth completing. We're going to complete it eventually for the quest, but we're not going to worry about it right now. The other thing we've been working on is, as you can see, we are making more polyethylene. I've been making some fused quartz. We got that here. And we got a few other things going on. We did get some more ruby lenses made for a project in the future. It's not going to be used right now. And we're going to be progress skipping on a couple of things. And that's basically the hash of what we're doing is we're doing just a little bit of progress skipping just so we can have some quality of life changes. And as you see, I got the 2 stacks of stainless steel right here. I also have the ultra low power ICs that we're going to use for the transformers in here. And I think that pretty much covers it. I am going to be making some super tanks, and we will cover that, but my main focus is getting the power grid up so that we can get power in here. And then I'm also going to build a setup for diesel fuel because I have oil already being pumped. And we have like oil sands veins like here. We have another one right there. We have another one like over here. So we have oil sands everywhere around us. There's no reason for us not to make some early game diesel without the distillation tower. So we're going to focus on that. That's going to be the other thing we're going to do. I think that pretty much sums up the gist of the plan. Um, and kind of covers what we're doing. We are going to be repurposing some stuff once we get a power grid over to the main facility. We're going to tear out all of these machines, get it hooked up. We're going to dismantle all of this. And we're also going to build a proper ore processing. And I'll get that all recorded when that time comes. I apologize for not getting recordings out as fast as I can. Unfortunately, um, I have to play according to my health. So I have short windows where I can function. This is one of those short windows. The stream late last night was another one of those short windows. Eventually, I will hopefully get this medication under control and I'll be able to function again like a normal human being. But until that time, content's going to be a little sporadic. I do plan on doing editing eventually, but um, as it stands, like right now, my health doesn't allow that. So um, that was basically the recap. We're gonna focus on this and getting the parts for all of this made, and then in the next stream we'll actually build everything out. I'll dig out the tunnels, we'll decorate it, we'll get some lighting done, and then we'll get some power actually set up. So, till then, have a wonderful weekend, and I'll see you all later. Goodbye.